Bye.
Greetings YouTube and welcome to another 15 minutes of footage, this time with Splosion Man.
Your move, Unreal.
A nice little nod at the Unreal Engine there, by the Beard Engine. Unreal's going to have to do some special work on Gears of War 3 to catch up to what these boys have put together. So Splosion Man is a follow-up to 2009's XBLA hit Splosion Man, who is currently on the screen. A cake lover, it would seem. Okay. They spent most of that game actually trying to capture Splosion Man, so it appears that they have been successful, the scientists. I mean, when I say them. Oh, it's party time, boys. He may have destroyed half of the lab, half of our net earnings for the next 15 years, but we need to get our groove on. You do it, boy. Liking them moves. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something's not as it should appear. And that is one of the bows from the champagne, if I'm not mistaken. And it has been transmogrified, transmuted into something infinitely more dangerous than Splosion Man. Splosion Man. Because not only is she going to eat the cake, but she's going to want to cook it as well. I do find the naming conventions interesting, actually. I'd like to hear the meeting where someone suggested, let's call it Splosion Girl, and see how many people actually buy it. I believe they opted for something of a compromise in Splosion Man. Right, let's just jump into a new game here. Nice bit of dancing to start me off, and we're on the prologue 1.1. Those scientists look like they should be exploded. Alright, so I work my way through the remnants. Oh, here we go. It's a public servant's announcement, it would appear. Exploding in you. So we're getting a nice little tutorial here, YouTube.
Is the key to a healthy lifestyle. Meet Sarah. Sarah brushes her teeth and does her homework
Hello, Sarah.
on time.
She's a good girl.
She's a good Splosion woman. That's Debbie. She's a stupid.
Oh, wow!
When Sarah explodes a barrel, she
Nice.
holds the control stick the entire time.
Builds up
But
momentum.
let's watch Debbie. She lets go of the stick
Oh,
when
Debbie.
she hits the barrel.
You silly,
Wrong
silly
move.
girl. And she gets killed
Observe
again.
This gap. Sarah is frugal with her explodes, saving each until she absolutely needs it.
Debbie will not do the same, I
twitches on
suspect.
her explode button like a heroin junkie. She should have spaced out her explodes. Now she's used them all up and is nothing but char.
Nice.
Nobody liked you, Debbie.
Oh, wow.
Sarah explodes off walls to quickly get where she's going.
Come on, Sarah. You know what you're doing. Good girl. What's Debbie gonna
Debbie,
do? Come on,
Come on out,
Debbie.
Debbie.
Do your homework.
Don't be scared. Give it a try.
Come on, Debbie. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, you shitty bitch. Oh, wow.
Sarah knows that she can explode 3 times before she needs
Un,
to
deux, trois.
recharge. She can recharge by touching the ground, sliding on a wall, or by exploding a barrel.
Nice move, Sarah.
Very
Let's see
nice,
Debbie do that.
Sarah.
Oh, my single ladies. Oh, my single ladies.
Hold on, Debbie. Why don't you demonstrate how you can hold the right trigger to
Oh,
kill
no, you
yourself
didn't.
if you
No,
ever
you
get
didn't.
stuck? That's a good girl.
Oh, fucking hell.
Here we have a couple of zip lines. The straight ones you need to explode off of, while the hook-ended ones will throw you all by themselves.
I can't remember if this was in original Splosion Man, this particular mechanic. I don't think so.
Whoopsie daisy. You forgot to explode. Go ahead and give it another try, Sarah. Everyone
Sarah.
makes mistakes.
Sarah makes a mistake. Good girl.
Perfect. Your turn, Debbie.
Come on, Debs. Oh, Deb's got it first go.
You did it. But you know, Debbie, you should have kept your hands off my man.
Oh, death by laser rope. Laser bridge. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit of a Portal 2 vibe off of this game. I think Portal 2 currently has the it has a monopoly on comedy and scientific environments. You can see in the background there all of the celebratory paraphernalia from catching Splosion Man. And I'm just working my way through the level here. It's pretty basic stuff so far. I'm just exploding scientists and using barrels to get over basic obstacles. It's not particularly trying. Worth mentioning, YouTube, that while the original Splosion Man was littered with sort of 80s action hero references, particularly Schwarzenegger and co. The Splosion Man is absolutely littered with 90s music references, which I have heard a number of already, and from what I understand from reading reviews and articles and stuff, there will be a whole lot more. I do like me a bit of Gwen Stefani, so I'm not going to complain. I am officially an escaped experiment now, so the congratulations signs which adorn the walls following Splosion Man's capture have now been replaced and superseded. Oh no, look, they're still there. So we've got a mixture of them. Alright, normal barrels hit you a certain amount of space. Green barrels send you flying significantly further. Okay, what have we here? Cutscene times may suggest some sort of boss-based encounter. Oh dear. Oh dear. Little Freddy Krueger reference there. It seems this is a week for Freddy Krueger, what with the Mortal Kombat DLC and such. I'm your boyfriend now. Alright, I believe this man was the last boss from the original Splosion Man, and from the looks of things, I gave him quite a kicking at the end of that game. But it seems that he's not had enough. He's returning. He doesn't care what it takes for him to get to me. He's killing scientists, the very scientists who built him. No, you haven't, boyo. Oh! Nicely done, Splosion Girl. Nicely done. Ballerina, yes you are. Alright, let's get to the end of this stage. It can't be too far now. This is the prologue after all. Alright. Oh, so he's not quite done yet. I'm going to see the Freddy Krueger wannabe at least once more. Here's Johnny. Nice little Shining reference there. I think what she did was just a little bit of a Grease reference. I do have a little sister, so I do have an excuse for knowing such things. Off the fucking chain, please. I need to ballerina my way past there. I think that might be a little Halo reference there as well. When you get to the save points, like an explosion with confetti coming out. That was one of the skull options for Halo Reach when you killed the little pygmy monsters. I forget what they're called now. If you shot them in the head, they exploded in confetti. I'm going to get away from you very easily, my friends. Alright, zipline time. One of the new things about Splosion Man as well, I've noticed, is there's a lot of stuff going on in the background, which didn't happen originally. The background was generally just science labs until the boss battles, but there's a lot of stuff going on in the background here. I don't know if this is going to be it's going to be confusing at some point. We'll see. Mighty Eternal. The weak spot in his eye highlighted by hearts in geosynchronous orbit around it, which is nice. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Explode, 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 explode. It would appear I need to stay on the left of the screen instead of venturing underneath him. La 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 la. Coming in. Alright, so dodge the hands, explode on the eye. That's not too difficult. I'm sure I can accomplish that 2 or 3 times. Bring it on. Alright, it looks like he's changed attack pattern here. Yeah, off the wall, that's fine. Alright, zip line, straight onto the eye. Splosion Man and Splosion Man brings the old school boss battle back. Well, a little bit like Shadows of the Damned, actually, YouTube, whereby, you know, there's a number of patterns that you have to break. The patterns anteing up in difficulty as you progress through the boss battle. There's something to be said for this old school boss battle. Alright, the attack patterns are quite simple here. I'm not having any trouble getting through them. Oh, give him a little kiss. You're a good girl. Mouthful of rockets. Sounds like someone I know. Oh, that's the oldest trick in the book, boss. Homing rockets that I bring right back to you. Now, I've got into his head like women have a tendency to do, and I'm fucking shit up in there. Like women also have a tendency to do. Alright, I believe that man is psychologically traumatized. So she just did the equivalent of 15 years of marriage in 15 seconds. This girl knows how to party. Oh, we're in Predator territory here. It looks like the Arnie references have not been left behind. If I recall this film correctly now, Arnie dives into a ditch. Yeah, just like that, more or less. Just like that. Oh, I'm liking this game already. I'm liking this game already. And I got a #1 score and earned myself some coins. So unlockables in here. Alright, let's see what else is in this little package. Right, welcome back, YouTube. I've actually taken the opportunity to have a little bit of a play around with the game, and I've actually just want to capture a little bit more of the footage. So as you can see, we've got an overworld a la Super Mario 3 and this amazing loading screen. I want to show you World 1.5, which is a zipline level, and is one of the, it's marked red, is one of the more difficult ones. So all of the most difficult ones are marked red in this game. And as you can see, I've actually competing against my ghost, which is another feature that I actually really like on this game, is that you can play against your own ghost, and I believe that of each other as well. I've had quite a lot of fun actually, YouTube, just looking at the leaderboards and trying to knock over people's scores on my friends list. Very, very addictive actually, very addicting, as I understand there may be a word. As you can see here, I'm nipping through this. I've done this level a few times, so I actually know it quite well. This is another thing that comes back to me about these old school type of games, like, you know, Mega Man and 2D stuff basically, is that, you know, a lot of it is about pattern recognition, and once you get that down, you can zip through it, no pun intended, in no time whatsoever. The level has been done by the top person in the world in about 59 seconds. I've seen from having a look at the leaderboard, which is not a bad little score there, and every person after that only goes up in increments of hundredths of a second. So let's see what I did this time. 114, not too bad, not too bad. I can probably chip away at that. One of my favourite levels once again, so I thought I'd just drop that in there for you to have a look at. Give you some contrast to the opening section there, which was quite easy. That was 15 minutes of footage with Miss Splosion Man, YouTube, and I would just like to leave you with something which I find profoundly beautiful, and I hope you leave some comments. Take care. Fucking amazing.